And the Open Club Men's Double Scull Championship of Australia now underway. The current title holders, Sydney University. In lane 2, the Pirates from Victoria, Jackson Harrison and James Graham. In lane 3, Sydney, Dean Robinson and Diarmund Ryan, coached by Gary Robertson and Adam Vine Hall. In lane 4, University of Western Australia, Greg Tsaplin and Warwick Yeates, coached by Roland Warren and Casey Cobb. Lane 5, Melbourne University, Hamish Rowlands and Gary Butcher. And they're in the lead at the minute. In lane 6, Adelaide, Alex Matthews and Matthew Jimenez. And lane 7, Melbourne University, Jevon Carding and Daniel Trajanovski. Melbourne University prominent in this Open Club Men's Double Scull. Sydney University, the title holders, don't have a crew in it this year. But Melbourne University, Hamish Rowlands and Gary Butcher are the early leaders. They've got pretty prominent position there, although Sydney are going well also. Dean Robertson and Diarmund Ryan. Diarmund Ryan certainly raced a number of races this week, coached by Gary Robertson, the Robertson and Dean Robinson. Gary Robertson, the head coach at Sydney Rowing Club, being assisted by Adam Vine Hall with this crew. And after 500 metres, it was Robinson and Ryan that led in 1:35.04, just 0.28 in front of Melbourne University in second. Melbourne University have reversed that now, and they're rowing nicely out there in the middle, double sculling beautifully. Their timing's very good, the blade entry's nice and clean, and Melbourne University have gone to the lead. Hamish Rowlands and Gary Butcher, and they led by 2.55. They're on 31 strokes to the minute. In second place, Sydney Rowing Club. Third is University of Western Australia, a further 3.12 back. Then follow the Pirates Club from Victoria, 1.68. Melbourne Uni and Adelaide Rowing Club at the rear. Adelaide Rowing Club, one of the more distinctive rowing singlets in Australian rowing. Very, very colourful indeed. And they're on 33 strokes to the minute, but at the moment no match for the leaders. Melbourne University, Hamish Rowlands and Gary Butcher. Melbourne University had a great day on day 6 of the Australian Rowing Championship. They won the men's under 23-8, they won the Open Women's 8, and they've had a great regatta under their new coach Alex Henselwood, doing a terrific job at Melbourne University. And this crew of Hamish Rowlands and Gary Butcher got the rating down just a little, just under 31 strokes to the minute, but the blades are parallel. They're going in time, and they're moving away with every stroke they take from the rest of the field. They've got clear water over themselves, and the crew from Sydney, it's quite a margin now. Back to Dean Robinson and Diarmund Ryan in the background. University of Western Australia, Greg Tsaplin and Warwick Yeates, they're holding down third place, but that margin growing with every stroke. The Pirates down on the inside station, Harrison and Graham are on about 33 strokes to the minute. University of Western Australia on 34. But the crew in the middle, Melbourne University, Rowlands and Butcher, making every post a winner with about 500 metres to go in the Open Club Men's Double Scull Championship of Australia. And at 1,500 metres, they've got 4.72 seconds lead. That's the best part of 2 lengths in this class of boat, the double scull. Of course, Australia, the Olympic champions in this event. We saw that double scull race yesterday in Scott Brennan and David Crawshay. And the double scull, a beautiful boat to row, and these two Melbourne Uni boys, Hamish Rowlands and Gary Butcher, putting on a very polished display in the Open Club Men's Double Scull Championship of Australia. 2 lengths clear over Sydney Rowing Club, and then the University of WA in third place on 33.5 strokes to the minute. And Sydney now being challenged by the crew from Pirates, Jack Harrison and James Graham, but Sydney hanging down that second place. Pirates have moved past University of WA and are holding down the bronze medal position. They've just taken a couple of dirty strokes there, just going up and down in the one spot for a moment. And the University of WA are coming back at them. But a very, very impressive performance by Melbourne University. Hamish Rowlands and Gary Butcher lifted the rate just a little, 32.5 strokes to the minute. But look at the blade work. They're in quick, they're down close. The blades are parallel. It's very neat rowing indeed. You never get caught in the trap of saying they're rowing well within themselves, because they're trying very hard and they'll be exhausted at the end. But good effort, Hamish Rowlands, Gary Butcher first. Second, Sydney Rowing Club, Dean Robinson and Diarmund Ryan. Great comeback again now from the University of Western Australia as Pirates' run came to an end. Pirates have faded to finish 4th. 5th will be Melbourne University on the far side, Jevon Carding and Daniel Trajanovski. And at the rear is the crew from Adelaide, Alex Matthews and Matthew Jimenez.
A great comment there, Ray, that the winning pair, a winning combination there, Hamish, Rowlands and Gary Butcher, made it look easy, but they were very, very tired at the finish of the race. They'd expended themselves over the 2,000 metres, and in these following conditions certainly handled them extremely well.
So unofficially, Melbourne University first, 2nd Sydney Rowing Club, 3rd University of WA, 6:39.11.
Medal presentation for the Club Men's Double Scull Championship of Australia. The medals will be presented by Adrian Clark, representing Cooper's Brewery, a welcome sponsor of this regatta. In 3rd place, and winners of the bronze medals, representing the University of Western Australia, Greg Tsaplin and Warwick Yeates. The coaches, Roland Warren and Casey Cobb. In 2nd place, and winners of the silver medals, representing Sydney Rowing Club, Dean Robinson and Diarmund Ryan. The coaches, Gary Robertson and Adam Vine Hall. And the Australian champions for 2011 and winners of the gold medals, representing Melbourne University Boat Club, Hamish Rowlands and Gary Butcher. And the coach, Tristan McLaughlin. Gentlemen, Melbourne University Boat Club, one of the strongest clubs in the country, winning the club double sculls. Is that a great feat for you?
Yeah, it is. We contested this last year. First time it was run at Nationals and we got a silver medal. So it's good to come back this year, same combination, and get the gold medal, which is good. And
are you part of this recruitment of dodgy English coaches, or is that a club policy?
Yeah, the Brits are coming at Melbourne Uni. We've got two of our coaches, Alex and Tristan. They're doing a great job. Just started in the last few months and had a pretty good success at this regatta, so obviously doing something right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate the medalists in the Open Club Double Scull Championship of Australia 2011.